Hello, I'm Deb Keyes with Stampin' on the Hill. I want to welcome you and thank you for joining me. Even if you're watching the replay, I want to thank you. Um, every month, the first week of the month, I've been doing, we started with Stampin' 101 and now we're into Stamping 301. And this is another one. Today I'm going to teach you random stamping. We may have gone over some of this before, but we're going to focus on just the different types of random stamping. And I've got a few to show you. I guess, oh, I wanted to mention my my comfy flannel shirt. I got a couple of new ones, and this one is so soft and comfortable. And so I wonder, does anybody else really have like a favorite go-to outfit or something that you use when you're crafting? Anyway, let me know in the comments if you do. And otherwise, let's just jump right into what I have to show you. All right, so you can see we're going to use Cheerful Daisies, and I'm going to start with, this is soft seafoam. You can barely read it on there because it's so light. And then we're going to also start with a soft seafoam piece of cardstock, and this is cut at 4 by 5 1/4. And I'm going to just grab a piece of scrap paper here. I think we should go this way with it. How's that? Because we're going to go off the paper and open our ink. And so random stamping is just like it sounds, kind of random. So I'm going to ink the image. And like I said at the beginning, we're using Cheerful Daisies, and I just grabbed this outline image. So we've got, and then we're going to just kind of random. So I'm going to go a little bit off the page so that it doesn't look rehearsed or too perfect, I guess is a better word for it. And then I'm going to make triangles, and I'm going to also spin. So I'm going to spin my paper while I'm making new triangles. So there's my triangle there, right? And then I'm going to have one here, and I'm spinning as I go. And one there, and another one. Let's go here. And then inward. I'm not going to use the center really of this. You're not going to see that so much. So I'm not real concerned with getting, I'm going to go a little here. I'm not so concerned with getting something exactly in the center. Let's go this way on the top. So that looks a little random, doesn't it? Keep pulling it out of your view, and I apologize for that. I'm trying to do better. All right, so this is kind of my random stamping, just to show you what random stamping looks like. And so I'm going to show you already a pre-made card. You may have seen one like this before, or this one. I've also used Calypso Coral in this one, and I've used Coastal Cabana, is that bluish aqua color there. So anyway, that's one way to do some random stamping. And let's see, move that. Let's bring in, we're going to try pumpkin pie. I guess there's a little smudge on there from something, and I don't know what, but I think we're going to cover it up. We'll see. And then, okay, so I'm going to bring in a sponge dauber and pumpkin pie ink. And I mean, some of the things that you can do, you could use a pencil eraser. You can use all kinds of things. But I'm going to fold this card because I don't want, we're going to random stamp on the front of the card, but I don't want it to get on the back. So I'm going to fold this in like this. And then I'm going to random stamp using my sponge dauber. And I'm going to stamp, let's move this up here. I'm going to stamp off and then down and then off and then down. You get the idea here. And then one in the middle, one in that middle, and then here and here and here and here. You kind of get the idea, and it doesn't have to be perfect. Don't forget, nothing needs to be perfect. And again, we're going to pretty much kind of cover up the middle of this one. Oh, I little screwed that one up a little bit. That's okay. And then let's see. Let's go this one, and then on the bottom, here, and here, and here. Okay. I can't stamp and talk at the same time, apparently, but you get the idea. So that's random, just stamping with anything. And you could use, this is kind of like the stamping with the images that I showed you just a few minutes ago. But then I'm going to bring in, so you can stamp with words as well. So let's set this aside. And then I have a smaller piece, and I didn't write down the dimensions. Let's see. It is 3 by 4 1/4. So 3 this way, 4 1/4 this way. And I brought in the word pumpkin, and this is from, I'm using the More Than Autumn bundle. So I'm using the pumpkin from here, and then I'll show you the other pieces. I did use one of the dies as well. But so I'm going to show you that I'm going to do this on an angle, again with the pumpkin pie. I don't know why I closed it, but whatever. Okay. So I like to start off the corner, and I'm going to do it this way. So I'm going to start way up here, and then I'm going to go partway in the middle this way, and then the other one's this way, and then this is in the middle. Oops. I smudged. That's okay. Magic paper. Let's try again. I think I moved the paper while I was in the middle of stamping. Let's not do that again. All right, and then let's see. I don't want it to end up there, so let's go in the middle of that one. And then I'm just backfilling. You can tell that I'm just backfilling where I need. So I want this one to be here in the middle, and then there, and then another one in the middle here. And again, perfection is not the idea here. So if you're a perfectionist, either get over it or you're going to waste a lot of paper maybe. And that's okay. I would love to be your demonstrator. If you want to waste paper, you can buy it from me. And then again, I'm going to start splitting this down the middle here. So I'm going to go this way and then this way. And I'm going to put a little something in the corner. Not that you can read it, but it's there. All right. So then, you know, the idea of this was pretty much just random stamping. But in order to just finish up the card for you, I thought, well, if I bring this in, we'll put that in here. So see, again, you're not seeing the center of the card, so you're not really seeing much. And then I brought in a couple of other pieces. I made, I used the dies, and I used some blends, pumpkin pie blend and crumb cake blend. And I think I don't remember which pink this is. It's probably, I don't even know. It's a little pink, just to add a little color. I probably could have just kept it white because it's just supposed to be some whipped cream. But I'm going to put this with some dimensionals on. Let's do it this way. Here. And then I also have I just made a little banner you had me at, and I'm going to bring in my snips. Oh, just a little piece of this. I wonder if I can just do this. You know, there's no waste going on here, right? Because, you know, this is just really little, so I didn't want a whole dimensional won't fit on there, but we want to give it a little bit of something, some dimension going on. So you had me at, stick that here, pumpkin pie. You had me at pumpkin pie. And then that looks a little crooked. If you get to it really quick, you can adjust it. Now it looks crooked the other way. There we go. All right. And then I'm going to just bring in my glue. Maybe I'm going to bring in my glue. There it goes. Give it a little zhuzh on the back. And there we go.